everyone, so this is our video for the anchor task in lesson 2 of our decimal work. If you haven't had a go yet, just pause the video and then have a go for a few minutes on your own. So it says, what fraction does each of these diagrams show? And we've got 3 different diagrams to have a look at. Up at the top here, as always, we've got our little support. So we're going to find the denominator, and to do that we're going to count how many equal parts is each square split into. And then for the numerator, how many parts are coloured or shaded in. So on this one, I'm hoping you can see we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 equal parts. And we've just got one of them shaded in. On the middle one here, there's 10 going across and 10 going down. So if I do 10 times 10, that gives me 100. So I've got 100 equal parts, and one of those is shaded in again. So we've got 1 out of 100. And on this one, I'll just zoom in a little bit for you, hopefully. There we go. So you should be able to see in this little box here, we have got 10 equal parts. So there's 10 equal parts in each little bit. And there's got to be 100 squares because there was 100 squares on this one and it's the same. So if we just do 100 times by 10, we'll know that actually on this one, there are 1,000 equal parts. So there's 1,000 tiny, tiny, tiny little bits. And we've got one part coloured in. So then your challenge down the bottom here, and this links to our whole lesson really, is what decimal number is shown on each diagram. So here we've got 1/10. You think back to yesterday's work, we would write 1/10 as 0.1. Here's our ones column, the decimal point, and our tenths column. On this one, we've got 1 out of 100, or 1/100th. So again, thinking back to yesterday's maths, we've got 0.01. Okay, so this was our ones column, decimal point, tenths column, and hundredths column. Okay, on our final one here then, we've got 1 out of 1,000, or 1,000ths. So to write that one, we've got 0 ones, 0 tenths, 0 hundredths, and 1,000. So that's 0. Oh, I've done that a bit too low, sorry. That's the tenths, so the ones, the tenths, the hundredths, and then the thousandths. Okay, so this is 1,000ths. 0 in the ones column, 0 in the tenths, 0 in the hundredths, and just that one place value column with something in it is the thousandths column. Right, that's all for the anchor task. I'm going to talk you through the guided slides on the next video, but feel free to have a look at them without me and just watch the video if you need to. Thanks.